about climate, basically, and then we've got the nose of the bow.
It's not very luxurious, it's not very fancy, but I mean, I don't need that. I only need like a bed, and just the basic things. And it also shows that you cannot live sustainable today. It is basically impossible, because I mean, everyone can't just take a sailboat across the Atlantic Ocean, and I mean, the situation is just so absurd in a way. By this journey, I hope to achieve just to increase awareness among people in general, to spread information and to communicate the science, and that people sort of understands what is really going on with the climate and ecological crisis. That is what I'm hoping to achieve in everything, and that would also lead to international opinion, so that people come together and put pressure on the people in power so that they will have to do something.
The preparation had been tough, but Greta Thunberg is now undertaking the journey of a lifetime. At the southern English port of Plymouth, the racing yacht, the Malizia 2, a professional crew, and her father, awaiting them all the challenges of the Atlantic Ocean for at least the next 2 weeks. Despite all the technology designed to make this a carbon-neutral journey, there is little luxury and even less privacy. This teenager, who has become a beacon for so many young climate crisis activists, now prepared to brave the challenges of the open ocean in the hope that her message will be heard and understood. Greta Thunberg's trip across the Atlantic is expected to take 2 weeks. She aims to be in New York for the next month's UN Climate Action Summit. But the crossing won't be easy. August is peak hurricane season. After New York, Thunberg says she'll travel by train and bus to Canada and Mexico. She also plans to attend the annual UN Climate Conference in Santiago, Chile in December. And Thunberg is doing this despite the criticism and vitriol she has experienced from climate change deniers.
I'm not concerned about reactions. What I'm concerned about is whether we will do something or not, whether the people in power will react and act with necessary force.
It's taken the determination of one 16-year-old schoolgirl to spark off a global movement where Greta Thunberg has been urging politicians to do something more than say the right words, but to put it into action as well.
I feel a bit seasick, and it's not going to be comfortable, but that I can live with. Only for 2 weeks, and then I can go back to as usual.
Taking someone with no sailing experience across the Atlantic on a race yacht, that has never happened. It's something totally unknown. Most people would say, I don't know, and that scares me, and she doesn't seem to be like that, and maybe that has also helped her to find the strength to, or it maybe it's also related with her standpoint on climate change. She's saying everything has to change, and if everything has to change, you don't know how everything is going to be, so it can't stay as it is.
We will have to do it in a bucket, but I mean that is that is fine. And we have like a small heating, and we heat up. We boil water and pull the water in like freeze-dried food bags and eat that, and that is quite good.
that